Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Mrs. Force, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to introduce you to the layout of your U.S. History course. First of all, make sure that when you log in that at the top it does say 303 U.S. History. We'll also have the banner with the course and teacher labeled right here as well, so you'll know that you're in the right location. Couple of tools on the home page that are very handy to make sure that you're checking on a regular basis. Number one is class updates. This is where it will post the unread discussions, the unread feedback from your teachers. So you want to make sure that you are checking these on a regular basis. If it says that something is unread, especially teacher feedback, please make sure that you're clicking on it and reading the feedback and resubmitting your assignments. On the right, you have today's Class Connect sessions. You'll be able to see all of the courses that you have for that day, and you can also go to Class Connect from that link as well. Next, you have your class plan. We'll have the dates of the current day. You can click on that and open it up. It also has upcoming events as well. And notice here there's a couple of different items that are listed. Number one, showing when availability ends. That means it is no longer accessible. It will lock. So you want to make sure that you're keeping track of those dates of when things will permanently lock. Probably one of the most important on the front page here is your class announcements. I will post these weekly. It will have the date, the topics that we'll be covering in class, along with the page numbers that correspond in your textbook, as well as any other assignments or important information that you need to know of for that particular day. I will have an attachment here for you as well. If you want to open it up and print it out, if that works better for you for organization, that's great. And then down on the bottom, you have some quick links. Remember, email isn't going to work from here. You're going to be using your email access from ClassLink, but the history disclaimer is here as well, and we'll review that the first day of school. So let's go to your plan page. Just to review a little bit about the plan page, this is very helpful for somebody who would like some more organization. You can set it up so that you're seeing just one course, or you can set it up that you see all of your courses at the same time. You can set it up to organize in a list, like an agenda, or by week, and it'll show you. Let's go to an actual week that has some assignments. There you go. It'll have the assignments listed there in a calendar form. You can go to the month, a list. You can organize this in any way you would like. There's lots of different options. Play around with it. Feel free to add and make it your own. You can also, once you've got it set, you can print it out and get it so that you can have it on your desk or somewhere else. You can even add tasks if there's something that you want to add personally for you to remember to do that might not be listed in the course itself or as an assignment in the course. So again, play around, make it your own, make it so that it works best for you. And remember, you also have the opportunity to be able to print it out when you're done. You are able to access assignments from your class plan as well, but probably one of the better places to access your assignments is through the course content. In course content, you're going to see a variety of different options. Number one, you can bookmark different topics to make them easier to find and locate right at the top. You'll also have your course schedule. So again, assignments will show up here. They will also show up as overdue when they are past due but can still be completed. But the most important part for you guys is the table of contents. So let's go over some of these things together, as well as some of the items that you're going to need to know for the policies. In the table of contents, we start with the course materials folder. In the course materials folder, you have a folder with teacher contact information. This is going to be my email address as well as my phone number, and I've included some information about history help sessions, which are optional. They will be found in your Class Connect on Mondays and Thursdays from 12 to 12:30. So basically they're there for you as office hours. If you have any questions, concerns, need some extra help, you can attend those as you need. Next is the course syllabus. The course syllabus is basically what you really need to know. In a brick and mortar school, it's the paper that they hand out to you on the first day of school with all of the policies that are really important. So here I have, again, a little introduction of myself. Here you have the classroom expectations, and they go two ways. Here's a list of what I expect from students that you are going to attend. That's the only way that you will get marked present in class. That you participate in your live sessions, your reading announcements and emails on a daily basis, complete your work every day, and check your grade book at least once a week. But you should expect some things from me as your teacher, and I will provide you with all the materials and information that you need to pass the course through live sessions and in the online course. I will make myself available for extra assistance anytime, as I showed before, through office hours, or if we need to arrange another time, that's fine. But you need to ask for help. I'm more than available and ready to help as long as you ask. And I will provide a safe and enjoyable learning environment. So those are the expectations between the two of us for our class. Graded assignment guidelines. You will have two types of assignments. You have computer graded assignments, which will include weekly quizzes, checkpoints, quarter tests. They are multiple choice based on the material that is covered in the lessons. For quizzes, you're able to retake each quiz and checkpoint once. So that means a total of 2 attempts. For tests, a second attempt is available, but only after remediation. You need to reach out to your teacher, and we will discuss whether we need to meet or complete a study guide or something like that. It's the highest grade that's received from your 2 attempts that will be recorded into your grade book. The other items are teacher-graded items. These are various written assignments, short answer responses, and projects. Responses to these should be well written, spell checked, using proper grammar. Plagiarism is not acceptable. It will receive a 0 and referred to your assistant principal. But you want to make sure that you're staying on topic, following the rubric and grading guidelines for these assignments. And I do allow you to revise and resubmit them, so please take advantage of that opportunity to get the best grade possible. Lastly, the due dates and the late policy. Due dates for quizzes are also the lock date. Quizzes are only open for the day that they are due. So quizzes will open and lock on the same day at 11:59. For all other assignments, they should be turned in the day that they're due, but you will have until the following Sunday, so it's about a week and a half after the assignment to be able to still hand it in. 0s are added at 3 o'clock on Fridays though, so you know what your grade will be if you've missed any assignments. So please make sure that you are getting those assignments in on time. Remember, lock dates for due dates is the day that they're assigned. All other assignments you can hand in up until the second Sunday after the date after it was assigned. And you'll see that more as we go through. It'll become much clearer with each assignment we complete. Here's a reminder about some of the course policies if you want some more detail. Here's the course overview. It goes through a lot more detail of what you will find in the course itself. You've got a separate, more detailed explanation of the grading and late policies. So if you're ever unsure, it's definitely here that you should go. There's even an example here, and everything is laid out exactly as far as the retakes, extra credit, how things are graded, and the due and lock dates. Then you also have the history disclaimer again, as well as our academic integrity policy, which is the same in every course, and that basically you will not plagiarize. Our how-to folder is going to give you information. This is where you can find the overview video that you're watching right now. Some materials to help you guide through Neuro as we all begin to learn it a little bit better. How to sign up for course notifications. We'll go over that on the first day or two of class to help you. If you're somebody who could use reminders, you can get reminders sent to you through email or text about what's coming up and what's due. How to monitor your grade. How to check for incorrect answers on a quiz so that you can do better on your retake. How to read the originality reports. We'll talk about that more when we're talking about written assignments and being handed in. And some other materials, logging into ClassLink, how to complete a discussion, graded assignments, computer scored, etc. So if you're unsure how to complete something, please come to the how-to folder. Writing resource folder, just a variety of different things. If you're somebody who likes organizers, likes checklists when you're writing items, they're here for everyone. The general writing rubric is always here for our written assignments. You refer to those, as well as directions on how to use MyBib to cite sources. And we'll talk about all of those in more detail as the course goes on. You've got your online textbook, which you will access right here. It is best that once you access it, that you bookmark it so that you are able to find it again at another time. Notice I already have mine bookmarked. And we'll talk about how to use the textbook in more detail as the course goes on as well. We have class warm-up submissions if you would like to give your input into different ways for us to get started every day. Those are here. I'll explain in class a little bit further how we want you to be involved and make class your own. You can simply submit your suggestions right here through these different discussion boards. And then we have our weekly folders. Every week you will see a new folder with the date for the week that it applies to. In that weekly folder, you will find resources. It will eventually have some additional websites as well if you want to learn more about a topic, but it will always include your study guide, which is key to doing well on your quizzes. We will list each day underneath the week, and in that day you will always see 4 folders: slides for live session, assignments, textbook pages, and online content. If there's not supposed to be anything in there, I have included a picture so that you know it's not just an error. But this is what a typical daily folder will look like. This is for Friday, September 10th as an example. Slides for the live session will go in here. This is how you can access your quiz. Once it's available, all assignments will be available there. The textbook pages applying to that day's lessons are listed, as well as the K-12 Stride content for that material will be in another folder. Lastly, don't forget that the grades